Okay, so it's KingOfKimChi versus AllanDang in the finals. So they've already started, so we're not too far behind.
Adjusting this on the fly.
On the fly.
On the fly.
On the fly.
I love it. How are you doing today, Ronan?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad, just a little really tired.
Yeah.
By a little, I mean not little, really tired.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Very tired.
what a long day.
Long day.
Oh, real terror. Falling off the couch. What a goofball. Alright.
So KingOfKimChi has a pretty sick opening. So he's actually playing a lot on curve, and while playing the King's Alec, he actually got the second Savannah high main. So he's actually got some pretty powerful mid game.
However, if he misses a drop next turn, say
It can.
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually quite good.
That's
It
actually
feels-
very good.
Yeah, it feels like quite effectively.
and he gets a Hukuran.
Oh, unfortunately, he did not get that on curve, but he doesn't really need to play that on curve because he really doesn't have any rounds.
The thing about Hukuran is it's got such a good bond that you
Oh,
really don't need to get that.
I guess, yes, it's true. You can use that for tempo.
Not only that, he's got Savannah Hyman next turn.
Yeah. He might even save it for the Savannah high.
I don't think it's...
Yeah, I find Princess Uber more of a 7-drop than MP.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I also think. It's more of a 7-drop. You don't really want to play on curve if you want the value.
Well, if you have it
Yeah,
set
we'll
up
change
with the new 4-mana wolf, what was it called? The Infested Wolf? You
Yeah.
get the immediate 2/1/1 value.
Yeah,
It's not the greatest death rattle, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah. What I really like about that card is it's different from Haunted Creeper. Like Haunted Creeper, the tokens are non-beast, but this one is beast. You can actually easily counter it.
Oh, Infested Wolf. Yes, it is. It is actually.
Beautiful.
I like how it's kind of the new shredder for the hunter.
Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. That card.
It guarantees your beasts.
Yeah.
2/1/1 beasts.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Yeah. So we're seeing AllanDang playing his Temple Warrior deck again. So we do see the Fire War Axe, and we do see it directly there in hand, which makes us think that it could be some sort of Temple oriented type of warrior deck.
But KingOfKimChi with the Hoofu brand,
Stealing
a taunt. Oh,
That's
man.
Oh, that
That is
going to
huge.
hurt. That combo breaker.
Wow, that is.
Yeah. 5. Yeah.
How do you feel if you're AllanDang right now?
Some of the luck has
Yeah,
gone away
pretty
from
bad.
AllanDang
Yeah.
onto the KingOfKimChi.
He's gonna have to patch his own taunt warrior.
Yeah.
Bloodhoof Brave. What a brave little man.
That brave little man.
Now,
is
do you
now-
play Acolyte here? Or do you... Oh, he's drawing cards.
Yeah.
That's a dead hand.
Using Blood to Anchor to draw cards. That's actually pretty strong.
Into attachment.
Oh, into
Rebuilding his
attachment.
board.
Pretty
But
good.
we see KingOfKimChi has 2 Savannah Hymains and an Exalt in his hand.
Yeah.
How does AllanDang win this?
Yeah, looking at AllanDang's hand, he can't really deal with these sticker creatures on board. He needs something like a Brawl, but I don't really think that he's running the card. I could be wrong.
It is a more tempo-ish
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
warrior, so
yeah.
Brawl wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
in this context.
exactly. So it's sort of like a temple breaker in a sense.
The animal can. Oh, and Leon.
Leok with the Unleash.
That is
That
powerful.
matters.
Oh,
That
that
matters.
This
is
King
so
of Kimchi,
much.
the dirty play.
This is the kind of plays KingOfKimChi wants when him and the rest of the UBC team go to
DreamHack.
DreamHack.
Yes, does he have lethal? I think he does. Is he going to miss it?
So he has about 13 for.
He
No,
does it.
no. When you make it this far, you do not miss lethal.
Oh.
That was a heads-up read on the lethal.
Definitely.
Good job, KingOfKimChi. Taking down the god AllanDang. Wow.
Going Leon into Hound, Unleash the Hounds. Very.
Yeah, for 1 damage over lethal. Beautiful.
Very,
Very
very
beautiful. So we see like these two are very strong competitors. So any one of these can actually take it home to them with tons of points. Oh, not tons of like the qualifier.
See the Tempo Warrior for AllanDang back up against
KingOfKimChi's aggro shaman.
Ancestral Knowledge. Not a card that it's in some decks, it's not in some decks. How do you both feel about the card right now?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like most of the time Shaman do run out of steam quite a bit because their hands are just so low mana, so they tend to just play everything on board. They do really need to recharge, so when they have a dead hand, then you can just play Ancestral Knowledge to just refill. So it's actually not that too much of a loss.
Absolutely. It's more of the Shaman's late game to draw, more threat, more burn damage.
Yeah,
Especially if that new card announced with the old god sets the 3/2 unlocks your mana crystals instead of doing
Sentinel.
a Sentinel, Eternal Sentinel.
Yes.
Instead of the Lava Shot.
Eternal Sentinel is a 7/7.
No, that's a flame wreath station.
Oh, I just want to say that 7/7 disrespects everything in the game.
Absolutely. It also
Pretty much
buffs the
does.
tail tribe too.
Yeah. I thought Total Golem was bad, but that card is pretty bad.
Well,
This is
cards like that have existed since the basic sets, such
That's
as
true.
Earth
Yeah,
Elemental,
Earth Elemental. Yeah.
which
I wonder when everything gets more refined, if we'll see Earth Elemental come back.
that would be very interesting.
Even prior to Whisper of Bogan, I was playing Earth Elementals.
Interesting.
Believe it or not, I was playing a heavy control shaman.
And we see
Now, how well did you
very
do with that
lean
heavy control?
Pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, pretty good.
I can imagine.
Just run all the AoEs.
Oh, he's going for an ancestral knowledge here.
Yeah, that's a little interesting. Do you agree with that? Or
I
would you-
do. He has a dead hand. Just playing the Archer Force Rider here
Yeah.
isn't optimal. He has a flame to tone him down, but I think generating tone is perfectly fine.
I guess in a sense, like he can play anytime too. So really, playing a horse rider didn't really matter.
Absolutely. It's a minion, but it doubles his burst as well.
Yeah. So we also see that the shaman's not really running like a board centric type of tactics because we do see the lava burst, so it's not really too many ranges.
It is definitely a finish deck.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
know
going
what
full-on
this deck is.
aggressive deck. Yeah.
Yep.
and an Earth Shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna see that bypassing a lot of times. Just purely going phase.
AllanDang taking care of the flame zone. Q-Split removes 4 damage and takes 0, and sets down the Dreadsail Corsair.
Yeah.
Value. Misses an
Yeah, so-
armor up, but you
yeah.
need that taunt.
Yeah. That taunt is new. It's needed. It's required.
It's necessary.
It's essentially 3 armor.
Yeah.
Are we going to see an Earth Shock? Are we going to see a Horse Rider? Are we going to see a Rock Rider? We could see anything here.
I
Yeah.
think we're gonna see the Argent and the Totem trade in, and then the 5 damage push to face.
What do you think about trading with the Abusive over the Arctic Horse Rider to keep the Divine Shield on? Make it a little bit more sticky.
I think if AllanDang had the removal for these cards already, he would have played it by now. So I don't think that unless he top decks a Revenge, which is being at that point where a Revenge will work. But we also see Kimchi go with the safer route.
I like this. He knows his AllanDang runs Whirlwind. He saw it in the previous game. So he's playing around that. Playing two nuts. Keeps Earth Shock for bigger taunts such as this one. And is this it?
That's game.
Yeah, and that's game. Having a rock fighter chip face and also using lava burst.
Kimchi with the heads up plays. The heads up reads.
He didn't even need the 7.
We're looking at AllanDang's
Not at all.
expression right here.
He's just
It's
holding
like-
the flame in his faces.
Yeah.
Faceless is it?
Alright.
Okay. Wow, that's a quick 2-0. The question is, can AllanDang come back in a reverse sweep against King of Kimchi?
What would he have to start with?
Yeah.
What is King of Kimchi's last deck here?
Yeah, I want to know KingOfKimChi's last time before we determine this, but we will see.
Ooh, it is a Zoo Warlock.
Zoo Warlock. Ooh, that's actually quite effective against the Warriors.
It actually is. The new Zoo,
Yeah,
as we have discussed earlier, probably
Yeah.
in that one of those
Yeah,
units.
exactly. The new Zoo is actually a very strong type of contender for the early game.
It is very
So-
similar to the old.
Yeah.
Sorry for cutting you off all the time.
Yeah, no problem. No
Please
problem.
talk.
No problem.
But,
Like, they have a lot of stinkier creatures, like as you said before, so that's why.
No, they don't. They have a lot less sticker.
But they had to. They just hold more a little bit more. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But then there's that Darkshire Councilman that we've all seen on ladder. Turns into get insane.
But heads up, King of Kimchi doesn't run the Dark Shard Council, but because we decided that it's actually only a win more kind of card.
Do we know if KingOfKimChi is running the Sea Giants?
Yes.
Oh, I actually like that type. Like I know some people run the Doom Guard, but because Sea Giant is such a huge body, it can contest with a lot of other bigger creatures that a lot of decks are running at the moment.
Now, back to the game. What do you think of AllanDang using Blood to Icor on the Void Blocker here?
it's actually pretty good. He doesn't really have any ways to efficiently clear it. So doing this, having a 2/2 on board, trading it efficiently, and also having it on board as well, that's actually pretty huge because it's coming on turn 3. No, coming on turn 2, he can actually trade it into a peddler while
That's right.
Yeah.
Forcing a little bit of removal or that void walker is just going to take him right.
Interesting. Goes straight for the in-game boss.
Yeah, because he does see that if the 2/2 actually trades into the taunt, it can easily trade into the Dark Peddler. But would you think of some other type of play?
He could have played Dark Peddler, tried to get a Mortal Coil, or if he wished, coin the Abusive Sergeant to finish the 2/2 off. But I guess he doesn't really care too much for it.
Yep. The other thought was using the Abusive Sergeant. I thought the Dark Peddler was a little bit risky because if you do miss the Mortal Coil, it can be a little bit like
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily.
We do see KingOfKimChi being punished for his play right now.
Yeah. Although in-game boss is a very sticky creature, it can't really trade into a lot of things efficiently, like this Dread Corsair, which feels a little bad.
Well, I beg to differ. I do believe it trades quite efficiently into a
Oh,
lot
is it because of
early
the
drops.
1/1s?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Not the cards we want to see from this Dark Peddler.
Absolutely not. I do feel that Gadgets and this is a tough
What
one.
do we want to take?
Would he even be able to use the Gadget Auctioneer's effect like
The
this?
Jouster.
Yeah, the Jouster effect, yeah.
I believe. Well,
It isn't bothering.
you just take it as a 1-mana 1/2. It is a 2 deck that floods the board.
I think KingOfKimChi is doing a pretty good job here playing the board, and there's little ways that AllanDang can actually contest with this board.
Well, actually, he seems to be doing
pretty
contesting
good
quite
job.
well.
Yeah,
He's doing a very fantastic job. A very heads-up job of contesting this board.
yeah.
Honestly, AllanDang is in a dominating position here.
Yeah.
Oh, and just a naked Dark Iron.
I like
He
that.
doesn't
He needs to, well,
Yeah.
as I said, like he was developing the board, suddenly disappeared. He does actually need a 4/4 on board. I like Harrison here, using his tempo. He doesn't also need to contest this 4/4 and just this board in general.
You're also not forgetting
Absolutely.
With the Warlock not having any weapons at all.
Yeah.
And Blingtron rotating out of format, so no shenanigans.
KingOfKimChi using his power overwhelm to take up
Yeah.
Harrison right now. There was no other way.
Yeah.
Oh, but he wins a job.
He wants his job. I was wrong.
That's a small victory.
I was
Oh,
wrong.
wow.
That's actually pretty huge.
Yeah, it's a +1/+1
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
AllanDang, look at AllanDang.
I don't
Oh,
think
the
so.
taunt is huge at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being able to minimize a lot of damage going to the face and also contest the board quite efficiently as well.
Are we going to see a Doom Guard
I like
care of the Blood?
I like the Doom Guard here.
You do toss 2 cards though.
You do. But there's a Siege Giant. It actually makes it feel a little bit more bad, but I don't think he really has a choice.
I might actually consider the Direwolf and the Band of Arch.
And there goes that Siege Giant.
There
Just to
goes.
set up some decent minions.
I like the dark. Oh! But if he hasn't executed that, he doesn't know.
Realistically,
And he just swings the board back.
Yup.
AllanDang might be taking this game.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. This tempo type of warrior deck is actually quite strong. Given the sort of kind of
This hand from
matchups.
KingOfKimChi is very fun use.
Ooh, taking that one draw
Oh.
and also
Takes back the board.
and also allowing to Argus.
That was
Very strong, very strong.
Oh, but he just drops Sylvanas.
not even a hesitation.
No, they're just playing it out. They know what's up.
Mhm.
Do you take care of the villager here, or just running into the 3/3?
I like running to 3/3.
Why is that?
Because it contests with the Sylvanas, like it dies.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Heads up.
Yeah, heads up,
Well
right?
done.
Yep. See, it's so hard.
Oh,
right?
and the Doom Guard off the top. You got it.
Now it's even more awkward. Well, I guess like you can just ignore Sylvanas. Now
Yeah.
it's just straight
You have to ignore that
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
Chinchi.
You can't really.
Oh, he's just going ham right
Oh.
He's all in.
now. Yep.
I love this.
So do I.
He has about 2 turns.
And KingOfKimChi just taking the game
Oh,
back.
picking up
Oh,
the
what a
taunt.
blood
Oh
hoop.
my god.
The double taunts from AllanDang. There's no cannon target.
Oh, and this is the reason he runs Varian.
Oh right,
He has
that's
all
true.
these taunts.
That is true.
This is a taunt warrior.
Yeah, this is a taunt warrior, and protecting the savants quite well too. So
Yes.
it can potentially steal the bigger creatures,
Like,
potentially the Doom Guard.
I do believe it's better, but
Oh,
that's
huge.
the bottom half
That's,
taunt.
that's the game.
Oh.
That's probably the
Does he play it though? Because
No,
so
yeah,
many
because
Savants
Sylvanas is still on board, exactly. So it might actually be really difficult for him to play. Right now, he can trade the board quite efficient with the
Yeah,
double
can.
alpha.
You can get rid of the 2 taunts and push.
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
A little bit of
Absolutely.
damage.
yeah, absolutely. I feel like you should start trading into some of the taunts, like with the Direwolf Alpha, and then potentially the Sylvanas would trade into the Doom Guard, so Sylvanas wouldn't really steal anything, and then play the Sea Giant when there's nothing on board.
That's very hard to set up.
Yeah, that's really hard to set up, but
that's
that's being very optimistic. Because right now the 6/7 does go into 6/7 does go into taunt, and you're potentially just trading everything into the other taunt.
He doesn't play the Sea Giants. Yep.
Yeah, I don't feel like playing Sea Giant's good. There's too big of a risk.
Oh.
Oh,
Does he execute?
I
I feel like he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't feel like
This
you
is
do.
not
Yeah, this is
Because
not really
if you execute the Doom Guard,
Mhm.
oh, you can, and then you can punch the Defender of Arcs and Direwolf, clearing the board.
Oh,
They're giving you a Direwolf.
yeah. I do like that.
AllanDang, one of his ways to come back.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
he doesn't want a Direwolf. He wants
Oh.
to push damage.
I'm looking at his facial expression now. It didn't seem to be a mistake.
And Kimchi playing a 10-mana Sea Giant now.
That feels.
He just swung the game back in his favor,
Yeah.
and that is not a good draw.
It was almost as predicted. How I calculated it.
Very well done, Hermes.
Okay.
Heads up.
Free board with Sea
Oh,
Giant.
this is disgusting.
Oh, this is going to be
Oh,
such
King
a
of
strong
Kimchi
board.
has reestablished board control in a swift manner, and with a giant threat like Sea Giant, I believe this is he's dead next turn.
Oh, he is.
Not even a Grom can save him.
Mm-hmm.
King of Kimchi. Well,
Yeah.
what a god slayer.
Yep.
Oh,
Having
man.
so much consistent plays and taking the win in the end.
When you draw this well, oh, it's not quite over
Oh, it's
yet.
not quite over yet.
Oh, we got a little
Yeah,
excited.
definitely. Yeah, we got a little excited, but
Just
he
a
is a
little bit,
couple
though.
off lethal. But King of Kimchi, don't really need to worry about Grom. Force AllanDang to actually trade into
How
the
do you
top.
think AllanDang gets back into this game?
silence.
Oh,
That's
that's
not-
not.
that's not-
Not how you
That's
get back.
actually not a good
So he is still.
You
Oh!
Oh.
one damage off lethal.
King of Kimchi.
Oh.
He needs
Oh,
2 damage.
Oh
No.
no, he's been put down to 1.
Yes.
So he can't really.
He can't tap, so he needs to top that.
one.
That is
Oh,
not
yeah,
it.
that's not
AllanDang.
AllanDang.
Alan,
Looking,
we are going into a game 4.
How did you guys finish?
looking like it was very, like a very dim kind of game, but AllanDang being able to pull it off in the end.
AllanDang really knows how to play to his outs, even though he just had to draw cards. That is fantastic. I love it.
Yep, I love it.
He has trained his cards well.
I wouldn't really want this finale to be a sweep anyways, because I really
No.
want to watch a close match, like a very exciting and hyped up close match.
Oh, and he brings out his control paladin.
Oh. Hey, as long as it's not a mere matchup of Control Paladin, I'm okay. That's potentially worse than Control Warrior versus Control Warrior.
Potentially.
Yeah,
But at least we don't see armor up past armor up.
that's true.
Those were the worst.
Yeah, those are the worst. At least
No resident sleeper.
what?
Next turn.
What next one?
Alright, so we have a Filet Nymph coming down. Good 1-drop for King of Kimchi. Answered by the Coin Loot Order.
Very good card. Contest to flame in.
Yeah.
Draw you a card. Beautiful.
Oh, picking up the Voidwalker. That's also does very well for
Ooh.
2-1. Are we?
These guys,
Good,
these
good.
audience members getting a little
audience
cognitive
members.
dissonance. Oh man, a little confused.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, for
ritual.
a ritual. Oh, but that
You do
Pyromancer.
not play that with a
Yeah,
Pyromancer.
yeah, you do not, unless you trade it in.
Does he play a knife juggler and run his villager in to get a ping onto the Pyromancer?
Pardon?
He could.
You can
Yeah,
play a
yeah,
juggler
yeah.
and attack the villager into the Pyromancer, trying to go for a ping.
Yep, you can definitely do that. I like that.
Let's see if and KingOfKimChi is going with it. However, oh, and does the power overwhelming just to secure that kill on the Pyromancer, just in case that juggle didn't go his way, saving the health on his Void.
That's a real heads-up play from KingOfKimChi.
Yep.
And does the juggle
Oh, the juggle hits!
The
Oh!
juggle hits.
Oh, pretty good tempo.
Wow. Pretty disgusting.
Yeah, very disgusting. So, Zoo did not lose its juggles.
We do see the consecrating AllanDang's hand, though.
But it doesn't. It's not the
Not,
best.
not quite the turn for it, but we're almost there.
Yes.
Yeah.
He needs board. He needs to reduce
Yeah,
damage.
he needs something on board to actually contest.
Is this a
Ooh.
full?
So if you put 4 1/1s on board, there's only 1 mana, right? So he needs 1 mana to be put.
It seems he's going to commit to this. He's going to get punished by the concentration next turn, though.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Oh, and we see daggers going to the face.
Oh,
Oh,
good
wow.
juggling.
He might
Smart.
actually. Ooh. That's at least 1 hit.
At least he has a 1/1 taunt on
Yeah.
board.
So consecration would definitely be coming down here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's no way he's gonna let that go even
That poor
longer.
key giant never gonna get.
Oh.
That's just a tap.
Especially when control paladin are pretty much never going to play any creatures on board. Like you're just gonna wait, and then eventually just drop down everything. So that C-Gen is definitely not really gonna be played anytime soon.
Drops corrupt heal, but
Yeah.
that is a massive threat.
Yeah, it is. So what do you think about the corrupted heal block?
I think it's a wonderful card.
I think it's like one of the strongest 5-drop I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it heals for 8. Like when I saw the card, people were hating him just because it heals for 8. But essentially, if you hit it twice to the face, you're redeeming back your value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really there to contest the board and really make insane value trades.
Especially for a deck like this that's not bent on smoking down your opponent, but controlling the board. That 6/6 does so much work.
Yeah. People were comparing it to Zombie Chow, but you have to hit like 4 times to actually gain back its value. So there's a huge difference there.
Yeah.
But Zombie Chow it contests like the early board quite well, but like that's a good part of it.
The corrupted heal bot
Something
definitely
just
fills
like
out
brother.
a different niche.
Yeah, definitely.
Contesting the mid
Yeah,
game.
definitely. I totally loved the card when I saw it. I was like, this is the card.
I like this from AllanDang. He's very low on health, but we really need to take care of this board as much as possible.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for AllanDang, KingOfKimChi draws abusive and has a different arcs. But
I have an answer for the Doomsayer.
I believe he has just enough damage.
He does.
He does.
He has more than enough damage.
Way more.
Oh man.
I really like this Doomsayer and I'm playing another creature type of play. Like if they do remove the Doomsayer, you at least have something on board to contest. So that's also pretty good. Because not a lot of players like playing the Doomsayer, like playing the Doomsayer just alone, but this actually works like quite well.
However, in this scenario, he is going to be punished for it.
Explain.
How is that? I don't see anything.
The AllanDang is going to be punished for the Doomsayer. However, I guess he did save himself a lot of damage.
Yeah, like he has to clear the Doomslayer.
Yep, he has more than damage to you.
Then he has
Clear
no
Doomslayer.
answers after that. He only has the Keeper and
Yep. Yeah, that's why AllanDang would get punished by playing the Doomsayer with the Elder.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Justin meant.
Oh, that was a mistake.
That is a mistake.
That must be the
That was a
fatigue kicking in.
mistake.
That made absolutely no sense.
Okay, so AllanDang actually did not get punished, but
AllanDang went with the bamboozle play, playing on KingOfKimChi's fatigue. Wow,
so KingOfKimChi actually got a little bit more
that was a huge
punished
mistake.
there.
That was huge.
That was huge.
He must
I'll
have
have to play reactions. Gonna tap on that too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, like they're literally visibly like.
They are visibly. Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Kimchi
Kimchi knows.
Shaking his
You
head.
gotta talk about.
Let's touch on his expression. He is.
Not doing too good.
We clearly know that both, as you see, both of these players are actually not feeling too good.
No.
Making a slight misplay. And
They
AllanDang also
both
knows
have
it
like
too.
the hand near the mouth pose, propping up their fatigued faces.
And AllanDang is still looking at that stone killer look. But he always
Stone
does.
cold killer look from AllanDang.
With smiling and
Oh. And the reliquary speaker.
You know, we're only humans. We make mistakes.
Sometimes.
Or Pickup Dire Alpha is pretty huge. You can actually trade quite a bit. Yeah, you can kill off the Tyrion quite efficiently, like exactly, with the 5 damage.
And yet again, KingOfKimChi is in a fairly decent position. But AllanDang does have the Uldaman for the Sea Giant. The question is, how does he want to sequence this to maximize efficiency?
That's a very good point.
I believe he attacks into the Reliquary Shaker first with his Sylvanas
Would you ever hit the direwolf with your weapon
to give you a
the Sylvanas
50-50
into the reliquary just to give you a 50-50?
on the Sea Giant?
I definitely like the 50-50 more now that more I look at it. Like you're really low in health, you really have to take that 50-50 risk.
And if you don't win the 50-50,
You do still have to
hold
keep
on
her.
to
Yeah,
Sea
keep her.
Giant.
Yeah, keep her. Yeah, keep her. Old.
That is the play.
Yeah, I definitely like that play. Yep. Okay, so he's definitely taking the 50-50. All right, let's see what he gets.
Oh, he wins it!
Gets the 8-8.
and dropping you down. Accolade Pain.
Yeah.
Double accolade.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It should be interesting how he plays the accolade and not the keeper.
There are no types.
No, I mean for his own minions.
Well, the way that
no,
AllanDang to really come back. Oh,
He doesn't need to push it down.
Yeah, he doesn't need Ultimate is because he's at really low health right now. If he suddenly plays like another Sea Giant or like any other threats, like let's say if this Sea Giant's being removed, right? He really needs that.
he's 1 mana off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The light protects you.
he's 1 mana off from
And
that.
the Acolyte of Pains are just really sort of cycling
Yeah.
and trying more
Yeah,
cards.
he needs to draw more cards in order to react to the board. Because he also has a weapon on board, that's why.
He needs an equality here. Solemn
Oh.
Vigil, that kind of helps.
Kind of helps.
I do. He needs to draw with those acolytes.
Yeah, he definitely needs to draw. He needs to look for equality.
It's a good thing to set them up.
Yeah, if he gets the equality now, he can actually refill his hand with the Solemn Vigil, potentially drawing into another heal, which is really what he's looking for right now. So I really like to consistently draw with the.
Does he run those? Put down Azotho though for the? No, it's not enough because it does
No.
grab. It does grab a Tyrion.
Yeah, it
forward
does,
break.
it does, but I don't feel like it's enough. It's still because he has a 6 house right there.
He might have lethal if he trades these in and he plays the Solemn Vigil.
He needs 5 extra damage.
Yeah,
And a board clear.
Yep.
He can go through that with the 8-8 damage 5-2 weapons.
He needs to Solemn Vigil.
Yeah.
Oh, but now he's going to
Oh,
Oh, he's going to play Nazoth.
Forbidden
no,
Healing.
Forbidden Healing. Forbidden Healing.
This is what he needs.
Beautiful. Oh,
Beautiful.
plays that. That's a little greedy.
Yeah, that is a little greedy. Ooh, I actually think that's actually a little bit greedy
Yeah,
there.
he just
He
missed-
didn't really need to fire because that 1/1 actually doesn't really put that much impact on board because
He missed out on 8 healing.
yeah. See, right now the Doomguard can be able to push AllanDang to a health total that's really close to lethal.
Yes.
Where he could have healed for 20, where it wouldn't really happen.
Well, I guess the 1/1 on board is it worth the extra?
I don't feel like it's worth because right now what we see is I can't really try to do anything quite efficiently.
Yep.
Like what you really want, like I'd rather have a higher life total than.
Oh, and he
everything
picks up a
on board.
consecration.
that's a card.
That's actually pretty
That's
good.
absolutely a
Yeah.
card.
So I like trading the Acolyte into the Flame, like the second one.
You can even just filter with trading into the 2-3.
Playing Uldaman? Yeah.
Keeper of Uldaman, trade into the 3-3,
And then a consecration.
consecrate.
Oh yeah, I like
You
that.
get
I like that
another
play
draw,
more.
and
Yeah,
then you have a
definitely.
5/5.
That appears to be
Definitely.
what he's going for.
Yeah, definitely. I like that play more. Good eye, man.
And I see
I
AllanDang
missed
makes
you
a play.
one thing right today.
We're not doing really well on this part.
No.
Oh, and now AllanDang has reestablished a large board, and he's going to push for damage.
Oh, and there's the lay on hands from AllanDang.
Puts down as many threats as he can. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
I guess he plays everything, but
Yep. He's dead on board. Yeah, looks like he's dead on board. Too much. Like.
and we're going into a
AllanDang.
game 5. AllanDang coming back from behind.
I like this.
Oh.
I definitely like
The
this.
players' reaction, just Alan.
Oh, they're just
They're both just blown away by those.
yeah.
The reverse sweep is so real right now.
If KingOfKimChi hadn't made that huge mistake earlier with the
Yeah,
direwolf
that's true.
placement,
Yeah. Because
That
then
could've
he
been
lost a
an
lot
entirely
more than he should have.
he definitely did.
Yeah. Like we thought that AllanDang would actually be punished by that, but
It looks like the two players are discussing that how that game could have gone.
yeah. Are they talking to each other? Are they
Yeah,
side by
yeah,
side?
yeah. They're the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we see Shaman versus Warlock as the final match.
Oh man. So what do you think about this matchup?
I believe it favors the zoo
Sue?
because they can establish board a lot better. And in this matchup, when you have board, you're pushing damage a lot more consistently.
I totally agree with that as well because with the sticker board you can be able to trade minions. Like sometimes Shaman actually needs to be a little bit more board centric if you actually win the game.
Shaman absolutely needed to play at one drop there, especially against the zoo.
Although KingOfKimChi has to also watch out. I'm sure he knows AllanDang is bringing the Doomhammer with the Rock Beggars and the very aggressive version of Zoo.
Does he run lightning storms though, or elemental destruction?
I did not see any earlier today, but we will have to see. We will have to see.
So like you said that Zoo might be a better matchup against this Shaman, but would you ever think it's similar to how Secret Paladin, how Shaman can literally ignore the board and just consistently go face with all the burn spells and also with the Doomhammer fighter combo?
Not quite, because Zoo can push damage a lot faster than Secret Paladin.
But that's true, you do need the turn 6 exchange challenging. Like you do have to stop those turn 6 to get that explosive one.
Morgan Infiltrator from AllanDang.
That's indeed an Morgan Infiltrator. AllanDang.
Good old AllanDang. But KingOfKimChi having a very commanding board right now.
And 2 Doomhammers in hand with not much else to play. I guess you just have to go Dome here.
Yep.
You cannot win with trading.
Yeah, he does have a lot of damage in hand. He also has the ancestral knowledge in order to draw
He
into
can
more
pull
burns.
another Rockfighter.
Yeah, that'd be
That
pretty sick.
will be so damage.
That's like 16 damage.
Oh, that is a lot of burst
Double-
damage.
Yeah.
Double PO.
And KingOfKimChi pushing in
Yeah.
tons of damage each turn.
Yeah.
If AllanDang does not run board clear, then he is done.
Yep.
Done.
Cool. As you said, Zoo does have a lot of damage. He
Yeah.
can produce a lot of damage pretty quickly, and we do see it now with the double power over.
Not only that, his start was insane versus
Yeah.
AllanDang's.
Yeah. Okay, so we do see the Rock Fighter coming down. He does. AllanDang knows that he's on the clock.
He's just gonna push in as much damage as possible, but he's just gonna lose the next turn.
That's game.
Yep.
KingOfKimChi.
KingOfKimChi.
Not getting reverse swept.
Taking.
Good.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
good.
And taking
Dark Peddler doing work, giving him
Yeah.
another power overwhelming.
Yeah. Looking at AllanDang taking his
Oh,
eye
and
off.
a Doom Dart too.
Oh man, don't even need the double power.
Don't even DM that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh.
The players have gotten up.
Ah, and they've already left.
They already have left. Looking at the cams
Handshakes.
right now,
Yeah.
handshakes. They're probably hugging each other right now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
patting
yeah.
each other on the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Going, well
Oh,
done.
Yeah, well done. Well
Hard
done.
fought matches.
Yeah. Congrats to KingOfKimChi of winning the finale of this
The
Tavern Hero.
VFL Tavern Hero.
Yeah, Tavern Hero tournament.